What are noble gas? Noble gas are those elements which are having stable electronic configuration. जिन एलिमेंट का स्टेबल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन होता है उसे हम नोबल एलिमेंट कहते हैं. सिंस देयर electronic configuration is stable, hence they do not take part in chemical reaction. Okay, they except helium, which is having 2 electrons in the valence shell. All are having 8 electrons in the valence shells. This is how they are having stable electronic configuration. Now all the other element want also to have स्टेबल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक. हर कोई दूसरा एलिमेंट भी चाहता है कि उनका भी कोई भी हम लोग भी चाहते हैं कि हम भी स्टेबल हों. तो उस तरह एटम ऑफ एन एलिमेंट भी चाहते हैं कि वो भी स्टेबल हों. तो हाउ विल डू दे बिकम स्टेबल? उनका स्टेबल कैसे होगा? कि स्टेबल का मतलब कि उनके वैलेंस सेल में 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन कैसे होंगे? तो इट मे बी इधर बाय शेयरिंग ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स or by transferring of electrons from one atom of an element to the other atom of the element, to the other atom of the element. That is by sharing or by transfer of an electron. When I was teaching you valency, I told you that the metals are normally having 1, 2 or 3 valence electron, whereas the non-metals are having 5, 6 or 7 valence electron. जब मैं वैलेंसी पढ़ा था मैंने तुम्हें बताया था कि जो आपके मेटल्स होते हैं उसमें 1, 2, 3 होते हैं. तो दे आर नॉर्मली इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनर, वो इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनेट करते हैं. और नॉन मेटल्स आपके इलेक्ट्रॉन एक्सेप्ट करते हैं. तो there exists a bond between a metal and non-metal, and this bond is called the electrovalent bond or ionic bond. जब आपका मेटल इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनेट करेगा it become positive charge or we call it a cation, and a non-metal accept electron and it become negative charge, and that is anion. So the bond which is found between a cation and anion result in the formation of a compound. This type of bond between a metal and a non-metal is called electrovalent bond. So simply we can say that electrovalent or ionic bond is a bond between two atoms of an element in which one atom donates the electron, whereas the second atom of the element accept that electron. This type of bond is called the electrovalent bond. Example, sodium chloride. In a sodium chloride, sodium is having 281. The electron configuration is 281. Because the atomic number is 11, so it is having 1 electron in the valence shell, whereas chlorine is having 287, means 7 electron in the valence shell. So it forms Na will give 1 electron and it will become Na positive, and Cl will gain 1 electron and it will become Cl negative, and the bond will be Na positive and Cl negative will form a bond called ionic or electrovalent bond, NaCl. Okay, this is the example of NaCl. Example of ionic bond. पहला आपका example है NaCl. We know that sodium is having 281, 1 electron in the valence shell, and Cl is having 7 electron in the valence shell. When Na lose 1 electron, it become Na positive ion, and Cl will gain 1 electron and it will become Cl negative ion. So Na positive plus Cl negative will form NaCl. So the bond between a cation and an anion. The cation is sodium ion and chloride ions. The force of attraction between a cation and anion is called the electrovalent or ionic bond. Simply we can say the ionic bond is the force of attraction between a cation and anion. This is the first example of ionic bond, ionic or electrovalent bond. The second example is aluminum trichloride. We know that aluminum is having 3 electrons in the valence shell. So if chlorine want to react with it, so it should need 3 atom of chlorine, because 1 atom of chlorine just need 1 electron. एक क्लोरीन एटम को एक ही चाहिए, तो उसके पास 3 क्लोरीन होना चाहिए ताकि वो आपका इलेक्ट्रॉन वो करे. Just like in this case, it will give 1 electron to this. It's having 2 and it's having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will form, how it form AlCl3. So this is the second example of AlCl3. Similarly, the third example is MgO. The third example is MgO. Draw it and revert me back. Okay. These are the example of ionic or electrovalent bond. Simply, in this case, aluminum chloride, and the force of attraction between the aluminum ions and the chloride ion is called the electrovalent or ionic bond in case of aluminum trichloride. Okay, this is this is the topic which I have finished, that is electrovalent or ionic bond. Next topic will be your covalent.